It's the last blast of summer fun, and New England's 6th State Fair is packed with food, parades, rides, and world-class entertainment. Here to fill us in is Sue Lavoie, Senior Vice President of the Eastern States Expo, better known as the Big E.
The Big E.
And it starts tomorrow.
That's correct.
For people who might not know what it is, why don't we explain the basics?
The Big E is a national fair. We encompass all of New England. There are state buildings on our grounds from each one of the states. There's rides, there's something to do all the time. It's just a lot of fun and educational too. There's a lot of educational
I think we
aspects.
have some video. We were looking through the state's buildings. Now, when you go into a state building, each state has a food that's special to them.
They have foods and products that are related to each individual state. For instance, of course, Maine has lobster and they have their baked potato. Rhode Island has seafood. So yes, they each do.
And while we're on the topic of food, you brought an eclair and a giant cream puff with you.
I brought an eclair and a giant cream puff, plus a lot more for everybody. And I want to show you how to eat this cream puff.
Oh, there's a method to the madness.
There's a method to this, okay? This is an acquired education.
Oh, please show us, Sue.
So what you do is you take the top and you kind of smoosh it.
Oh, and then you get the cream on it.
And this way you can share it too. Oh, look at, I got cream on my finger. I can
That's
have
okay.
that.
It seems like it might be a messy treat, but delicious.
Very, very good. This cream is very high in fat, butter fat, but very, very delicious and fresh, baked fresh daily.
Great. I remember one of the years I had a cheeseburger in between two glazed donuts.
Yes.
Is that still available?
That's
that was
still
pretty
available.
tasty.
That's a bacon cheeseburger.
Yes, you're right. There was bacon on
Yes.
it. But we should mention, though, in case you don't want to eat quite like this, there are some other options.
There's some very healthy options on the fairgrounds. We have different kinds of yogurt, fat-free yogurts, frozen yogurts, all kinds of fresh fruit. And we have great salads, and you can get like a grilled chicken on it or grilled pork.
So no one has to be afraid of all this junk food. There are lots of options.
But quite frankly, people come, and it's their one day to come and have some of the fun fair foods.
I'll admit it. That's what I do. I eat my way through the states.
Sure.
Let's talk about the entertainment, because there's parades. You have some big names coming.
Yes, we run our parade. Actually, our Mardi Gras parade runs twice daily.
Oh,
okay. One in the afternoon and then in the evening again. I prefer it in the evening because I like the lights on, and it's very spectacular.
Now, those are local bands, is that correct? They have
Yes, we do. Yes, that's at our regular parade. Okay. So we have 3 parades. We have a parade at 5 o'clock too. But the Mardi Gras parade throws all the beads.
Oh,
and they're wonderful. We'll throw probably close to 500,000 sets of beads.
Wow,
right.
And there's floats involved and costumes.
Yes,
great.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the circus that's there, because I know that's a big draw.
Yeah, the circus runs 3 times a day. And the star this year of the circus is a gentleman called Bello Knock, and you'll recognize, there he is, you'll recognize him by his hair. It actually stands straight up like that. He's a phenomenal entertainer. The circus is just 1 hour long, and each one of the acts are handpicked by our CEO, and it's phenomenal.
All right.
It's a great entertainment, and it's free.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Terrific. All right, Bixby's Rainforest Rescue. Is this new? I don't think I'm familiar with this.
This is new. It's going to be down by the Avenue Estates at Gate 2. And it's very entertaining. It's very geared for the young, but it's also very educational.
And lastly, we have here Extreme Vegas.
Extreme Vegas, yes. So you'll see, that's on our Comcast stage, you'll see all those extreme acts that are very interesting. You know, the lady that changes clothes, like we can't do in seconds. And,
I see.
Yeah, and a lot of hoopla. And it's really very entertaining. And then we have Blake Shelton. We're closing with Reba, which is a phenomenal.
That's a huge name. Oh, how terrific! Now, is this part free as well?
Blake Shelton and Reba are paid concerts.
Okay.
But everything else is free on the grounds. All our other entertainment. You can come once you pay your admission. Come and take a seat and watch the great shows.
Now, each state has their own specific day. So we have Connecticut Day.
Yes, Connecticut Day is next Wednesday.
What happens during Connecticut Day?
It's our salute. It's the exposition salute to Connecticut. So a lot of Connecticut people come to the fair that day. The 5 o'clock parade is totally dedicated to Connecticut. And Connecticut goes out of their way to really provide us with a great parade. You will have upwards of 20 bands in this parade.
I love that.
And it loops the whole grounds. So it's phenomenal to watch.
I mean, and it's, how big is the
We're
the biggie?
175 acres.
And we also have rides,
Yes,
and games, and shopping.
Lots of shopping.
I mean, you're really going to want to spend your whole day here.
International building with all kinds of shopping. We have the Better Living Center with every gadget that you can absolutely think of.
I have to tell you, my favorite at the Biggie is the butter sculpture and the chicken hatchery.
Yes.
Is that going to be there this year?
Yes, the chicken hatchery.
Thank goodness.
I have to tell you something about the chicken hatchery.
Yes.
You know, they have to start that 30 days out.
Is that right?
In order for the chicks to hatch at the proper time, and they have to be turned like every 4 hours.
I could just sit there and watch the eggs.
Aren't they phenomenal?
The chicken hatching, yeah.
And the butter sculpture, he's amazing. Now, he's over by the Mallory, which is by one of the main entrance gates, and the chick hatchery is in the Stroh building. The Stroh building, which is called Farmerama during the fair, is very child-oriented too, and rather educational.
When you go in that building, you could see the giant pumpkins and the big zucchinis and all the award-winning...
All the award-winning and the apples, and they have the singing vegetables, which the kids love to listen to, and everything's telling a story.
Great, and obviously a lot of souvenirs on hand.
Yes, we have plenty. Look at how nice and colorful they are this year, too.
That's great.
Hats and...
Even a Christmas
and
ornament.
And our cups, our souvenir cups to take home.
Great. All right, Sue, well, we're running out of time, but let's put all
Thanks,
the information up on the screen. The Big E starts September 16th. It goes until October 2nd. It's in West Springfield, Massachusetts, and I highly recommend it. I mean, it's just a great time for the whole family.
It really is.
All right, Sue, thanks again. Up next, Stephen Freese uses a storm of ingredients to create Hurricane Irene cookies. More when Connecticut Style returns. We'll be right back.